In the spring of 1968, an unexpected breath of hope swept through Prague. The charismatic Alexander Dubček became the new first secretary of the KSČ and promised socialism with a human face. In cafes, debates flourished again. Banned authors' works disappeared from bookstores, and censorship began to dissolve like frost in the morning sun. People's militias still carried rifles, but their gazes softened when Prayer for Marta played on the radio, which soon became the anthem of the awakened spring. The action program of the KSČ, announced in April, promised federation, freedom of assembly and travel, and economic reforms. People spent evenings in front of televisions, where journalists asked politicians sharp questions for the first time. When pessimists reminded about the tanks in Budapest in 1956, the majority answered, "With us it's different. Moscow will understand." However, to the Kremlin Politburo, the cooling discipline of the satellite country resembled a fallen tooth in a steel jaw. On the night of August 20th to 21st, the largest post-war invasion in Europe darkened the sky over Czechoslovakia. Soviet, Polish, Hungarian, and Bulgarian tank engines roared and helicopters scattered leaflets. "We are helping a brotherly country." Citizens reacted without weapons, but with ingenuity. A horn cacophony echoed through the streets. Directional signs disappeared from poles and were turned around so that the intruders would wander. An improvised barricade arose in front of the Czechoslovak radio building. Bullets shattered the fresco of the nation's inner emancipation, and blood on the sidewalk forever colored the word freedom. Dubček and other reformers were taken away to Moscow. After returning on August 27th, they signed the Moscow Protocol, which canceled everything that had given the spring its wings. Normalization tightened the screws, and many stored hope in samizdat boxes. Nevertheless, a simple sentence settled in the nation's memory: "We are with you, be with us," and waited for the next moment when keys would ring again. Tens of thousands of people went into exile, among them scientists, artists, and athletes. Others stayed and founded dissent, whose voice, Charter 77, would one day awaken the world. The year 1968 thus did not go out. It just waited under the snow for a new spark.